What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return of chance. Today, December 4th, 2023. We're gonna hop on and do a quick market watch. So on this market watch, I wanted to start off with some of the Tri Brigade stuff because there has been a deck going around with Tri Brigades and Fire Kings. It looks like it's pretty cool. It's not as good as the Dio Bolstar Fire Kings, but I think it could possibly be like a rogue deck. So I did test it out a little bit. It's a little bit slow, but it's gonna take some getting used to try and learn the deck. But it is fun. It's a little budget option in case you guys can't afford the Diablo Star stuff. I think Tri Brigade Fire Kings might be the way to go. So I wanted to take a look at Shurag, the Ominous Omen. 'Cause like I said, the other Tri Brigade stuff seems to be cheap. So if you guys do want a little budget option to play Fire Kings with, I think Tri Brigade might be a good one. But Ominous Omen is going. Well, it was like at over 100 listings for its secret rare. Right now we have it at. Let's see. What would we have it at? We have 53 listings, so it cut in half on its listings because it was over 100. Now we have it at $4 and 4.57, 4.86, $5, $5, heading up to $6, $6, 6.25, and 6.35. So if you guys are planning to play Fire Kings with this Tri Brigade engine, I would pick up my copies of Ominous Omen before they start heading up even higher. If you do want the secret rares, you guys do have a budget ultra rare available if you guys want to pick up the ultra rare. But if you're looking for the higher rarity secret rare, it's at like $5 to $6. But I think it could go continue to head up in price if this Tri Brigade Fire King strategy does uh, end up doing good in the meta. Like I said, I tested it out and I think it's kind of slow. I still need to learn how to play with it, but we'll see how it does later on. But yeah, pick up your copies of Ominous Omen. We have Fire Formation Tinky also going up. So until we get Bonfire, I think that's in Phantom Nightmare. We're gonna be using Tinky to search out some Fire Kings in the new Fire King strategy. So we have the collector rare that I wanted to focus on because this one seems to be the one that's going up in price. We do have a couple other printings. We have secret rare from Speed Duels. We have some rare greens from Duelist League promos. We have some red ones as well, blue ones. Some more secret rares right here from Fist of the Gadget, super rares, and then some commons available. So we have a bunch of options available for you guys for Tinky, but the one that's been going up is the collector rare. It's at 11 listings. It used to be around like the $20 price point or $25. I think that's what the lowest I've seen it at. Yeah, 21 back in September, and then it's been heading up. Right now we have it at 11 listings, and we have a new higher price point of $44.99. $44.99, $47.99, $50, and yeah, 55, heading up to $55 on the first page. So yeah, basically these doubled in price, and that's because of the new Fire King strategy that's coming out this week. Let me know if you guys are picking up the Fire King structure deck this Wednesday at your OTS stores or Friday when it's available everywhere else. The ultimate rare looks like it did go down because the collective rare was released a while back. It looks like the ultra rare has been going down instead of up. So this might be something you guys want to take a look at. 37 listings, and we have listings for the ultimate rare at $80.99, $80, $83, $84.95, $83.99, $84.99. So under $100. I remember back when I used to play Tri Brigade, I wanted to buy this ulti, but they were over $100. Right now, they're still kind of expensive at like an $85 price point, but we'll see if they continue to go down. Let me know what you guys think about Fire Formation Tenki. Which one of these do you guys consider the higher rarity one, the Ultimate Rare or the Collector Rare? Let me know down below. Next up, we have Access Code Talker. So I did talk about Access Code Talker a couple of weeks back. It looks like it's still sitting around the $30 price point, but the one that's gone up is the Attorney Code version. The Attorney Code version, which is the original one, was sitting around like the $35 price point. So it was basically at the same price point as the reprint version, but it looks like over the past couple weeks it has been going up. Right now we have it at 16 listings. We have listings starting at $42, $44, $44, $45, $47, $47.99. And we have a listing down here at $60.69. And do we have sales? We have sales at $42, $45, $42.77. So they are selling around that. Someone paid $100 for a copy. That's crazy. But yeah, we do have sales and around that $40 price point. So it's safe to say this card is gonna stick around that $40 price point for a while. It's one of those cards that didn't get reprinted in the rarity collection, so people might have realized that and caught on and started to buy out cards that didn't get reprints. So we have the secret around like 35-ish dollars, 34-ish dollars. Or this one looks like it's starting to go up too. 34.99. I mean 35.99 with shipping, 36.50, 38.10 with shipping, and 38.99. So this one's starting to head up as well. A couple weeks back, this was around like 30-ish dollars. So yeah, they are starting to almost reach the $40 price point. And even the premium gold rare, which I actually like, this is the one I own. Looks like this one's starting to go down, but we'll see right now. These are at 32, 32, 32. 28, no, that's basically 32.99 with shipping, 32.95, and 33.38. So these are above $30 as well. There was a time these were around like 25-ish dollars, but it looks like all copies of Access Code Talker are now above $30. Let me know how you guys feel about Access Code Talker down in the comments below. Do you think it's gonna get a reprint anytime soon? We have Salaman Great Raging Phoenix, also one of those cards that's being looked at for being used in the Fire King strategy, since the Fire King structure deck is coming out soon. And this one used to be like around an $11 card. And over the past couple, I guess over the past week, it's been being bought out. Only 18 listings on the market, and we have listings at 25.09, 24.50, 25.20, 26.24, $27, 26.48. So that's pretty crazy that it doubled in price that quick. It says 2 fire monsters to link 4. If this card is link summoned using Salaman Great Raging Phoenix, as material, you can add 1 Salaman Great card from your deck to your hand. If a face-up fire monster you control is destroyed by a battle or effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can target one of those monsters, special summon this card, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's attack. Okay, so it's not a bad tech, since Fire Kings do pop. This card will be able to trigger in the graveyard. So not a bad tech, but I don't think it's worth the $25 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about it though. Do you think it's worth picking up now, or should we let the hype cool down and maybe pick it up later? We have Dogmatica Maximus reaching a new high price point. We did talk about this card a couple of weeks back as well. But it was already going up in price. It was around like 17-ish dollars. Now it's at $26, it looks like, for the secret rare. We have it at 19 listings, and we have it at $26.99, $27.95, $27.50, heading up to the $30 price point. Then after those $30 copies are gone, we hit $34.50 with shipping, $35.99, and $37. Do we have sales? We do have sales around the $37 price point. 26, 25, 25, 22, 39. Damn, they are selling for that high of a price point. But don't worry, you guys don't have to pick up the secrets if you guys don't want to. We still have ultra rares from the 2021 10s available for you guys. It looks like these are kind of going under 100 listings too, so be on the lookout for these. These might get bought out next. 72 listings on the market, and we have this at 99 cents, 99 cents, a dollar, $1.22, $1.35, $1.42. So they are starting to pick up a little bit. So pick up your copies now before they start going up to maybe like the $2 to $3 price point, maybe even $5, because since the secret rare is so expensive, people might actually not mind paying $5 for this card. But yeah, you still have access to the cheaper copy if you do need a Dogmatica Maximus. Cell Release is a tech that's being teched is a card that's being teched in the OCG to go against Fire Kings, and I wanted to take a look at it. So we have a bunch of common printings, but the only super rare, which is the highest printing available, is low on listings and up in price. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this card. I don't think it's gonna make a big impact in our format. So I don't think Cell Release is gonna really be that good, but we'll see what happens. I could be wrong about this. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about it. But yeah, 16 listings on the market. These used to be around like $2, $3, and right now we have it at $5.57, $5.89 with shipping, $5.98, and then heading up to like the $10 price point. So yeah, they are pretty expensive for the super rares. Are you guys picking these up, or are you guys not messing with Cell Release? Let me know down below. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it's gonna make that big of an impact. And if it were, I would just get a common version instead of the super rare. But let me know down below how you guys feel about it. Number 90, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. We know it's getting a reprint in February in the Battles of Legends set that's coming out, but it looks like people aren't don't want to wait and want to play it right now. So this card is still up in price. 11 listings available. We have it at $78. 80.98, 80.98, $80, $81, and $82 on the first page. So they are still up there. There was a time when the reprint was announced when these dropped down to like 40-ish dollars, but it looks like since people are playing the Horus engine, they have been picking up in price, and they're gonna continue to stay there for a while. I think maybe like the closer we get to the reprint, maybe like in January, then these will start dropping down. But if you guys aren't playing these and have some available, I would cash out right now before the drop comes. $83, get $80 for this card. That's still a good amount of money to get for this card. So sell it if you guys still have it and aren't playing it. Next up, we have Abomination's Prison. So this card was kind of tanking down in price a couple weeks ago, and we noticed it was starting to go back up because Unchained is still a pretty good meta deck in the format. And right now we have it at, let's see. So you have the Seeker Rare being the highest rarity. We have it at 21 listings. And right now this card has bounced back up to $29, $33.49, $33.50, $33.99, $34, and $34. So I was hoping this card was going to get a reprint sometime soon, maybe in like the OTS pack, but it didn't. So it kind of sucks because now we have to still pay above like the $20-$30 price point for this card. And you do need 3 of these because this is a searcher. The ultra rare right now from 2020 is at 22 listings, and we have it at kind of the same $31.99, $32, $32.50, $38.99, $39.99, $40 for the ultra rare. That's crazy. If you guys are planning to play Unchained this format, you are gonna have to pay that high price point for these cards. There was a time when you guys could have picked these up for, well, like way back then these were under $5, $6, under $10. Then they went up to like the $40 price point, and a couple weeks back I saw them around like 17-ish dollars. But right now we have them back up to like over $30. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive deck. I think the other stuff might be cheap. Let's take a look at it. Some of the other stuff might be cheap. So we have Yama around $10. We have Unchained Solar Rage around $10. $10 for Solar Rage Ultra Rare, and we still have Unchained Twin Aruha being around like a $2 to $3 card. Only has 2 printings available, not counting the Starlight. So yeah, these are $2 to $3 a piece. So it's kind of, it's not too expensive. You are gonna have to spend money on Abomination's Prison, but then the other stuff, it's kind of cheap. But yeah, think about that when you're gonna go for Unchained. Excel started Synchron. We've been kind of keeping track of over the past couple months. It hasn't hit over $30, but it looks like today we finally hit $30. 72 listings on the market. This was a card that was around like $60-ish back when Super Heavy Samurais were at full power. They lost their Link 1, and then this card went down in price. But it looks like we finally hit over $30 for this card. $30.90, $30.93, $30, $30, and $31.16 on the first page. So yeah, it is starting to bounce back up. Let me know down below if you guys know why this card is going back up. Maybe it's Centurion's using this. But if you guys could think of any other decks, let me know down below. We have Dragondoor, the Dust Dragon, starting to bounce back up as well. It looks like some people have started to fade away from the branded Chimera build and started going back to regular branded. And I mean, it's both decks are pretty cool. Both decks I feel like are maybe like tier 2 roguish. We have 59 listings on the market. We have 1181, 1288, and these were hitting a low price point again of around like $10-ish, but they're starting to bounce back up. So back up to the $12 price point, 1237, 1365, 1367, and 1369. So if you guys haven't picked up your copies of these yet, they probably aren't getting a reprint until next year's 10. So I could see them maybe hitting like the $15 to $20 price point, closer to maybe like March, maybe, if more people decide to go with the branded regular branded build rather than the branded Chimera build. Let me know down below which one you guys like better, branded Chimera or regular branded. Next up we have Relinquish Anima. So this is another card we mentioned a while back when it was around like $1 or $2 it was a good pickup. I did end up selling mine. I think I had like a playset, and I sold the playset because the player needed some. And I was like, you know what, I'm not using it, so whatever. But it looks like they did start going up in price. The ultra rares are at 20 listings. We have them at, let's see, we did have them like around $2 to $3, and right now we have them at 450, 499, $5, 621, 622, 695, and basically $7 on the first page. So heading closer to the $7 price point. Then we have the secret rares at 32 listings. These were around like $2 to $3, and right now we have them at 399, 425, 470, 475, 420, and 534. So like around a $5 card now. I'm not sure what deck is gonna be using this. I know Purely does use this. Uh, Another level one deck that might use it, maybe Flunderies or something, might have it in their extra deck. But if you guys could think of another reason why this card is going up, or another deck that's using Relinquish Anima, let me know down below. I know it's a good link one. It takes a monster. So if your opponent isn't paying attention to their columns, which a lot of players don't pay attention to, you could go into this level one. One level one monster. You could target one face-up monster this card points to. Equip that face-up monster to this card. You can only use the effect of Relinquish Anima. Once returned, this card gains attack equal to the equipped monsters. So yeah, it's a pretty good link one. But let me know down below if you guys have any more info on it. Ultimate Slayer is kind of back down. It was starting to bounce back up around like the $20 price point, but we have some copies around $14.50, $14.75, $14.76, $15.95, and $15.99 on the second page. I think we're still under $20 on the second page. We have them at $16.29, $17, $17.93, $17.26, $17.53, and $18.89. So with the popularity of Dogmatica Maximus, I think this card might see some play, just because we're gonna have the extra monsters in our extra monsters in our extra deck, to be able to send off Maximus. So if we're not able to send them off Maximus, we might be teching Ultimate Slayer as a going second option, to send off those extra deck monsters, like monsters like Garura, monsters like Bucephalus, maybe like what's that meteor dragon? Forgot that Cybers dragon, that XC dragon, not XC, that XC that negates monster effects when it's sent to the graveyard. You guys let me know down in the comments below which one it is. I can't think of it right now. But with all those extra deck options we have available, because we are teching Maximus, we might see players teching Ultimate Slayer in the side deck for a going second option as well. So be on the lookout for Ultimate Slayer. That's just my opinion. It's under $20, so it might be a good pickup. You might see it go up. I'm not really sure. It could be my player brain taking over again. We have Visa Samsara going down in price. This used to be a card that was around like $12 to $13. But right now, yeah, it hit a high price point of like $14-ish. But it's been going down since. It looks like people have been fading away from the Mana DM strategy, maybe moving on to like Centurion and just like Noble Knights, and probably like Fire Kings coming up as well. We have 185 listings for this card, and we have listings at 286, 370, 390, 395, 299, 299, and 299. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Visa Samsara. Do you think it's a good pickup right now since it's back down to its $3 price point? Or should we just stay away from it because Mana DM is kind of like gone in the format? But it was a card that's around $14, so that's why I'm considering picking it up. Maybe it might get some hype again and go back up in price. So we'll see. And last card on today's Market Watch is going to be Link Karibo. So we have a couple copies of Link Karibo, but they're all pretty expensive. We have them over $5. We have the common from the starter deck Codebreaker. This one's around like $6-ish. Then we have Ultra Rare at $5-ish. Rares are around like $5-ish from Maximum Gold. Rares from Maximum Gold. So if you guys open that setup, go check your bulk for some Link Karibos, because you could get at least like $3 to $4 for this card, maybe at your locals or something. Then we have Ultra Rares from the Advent Calendar at 13 listings. These are, I guess, the higher rarity ones. $6.99, $7.45, heading up to $10. And after that $10 a listing is gone. We hit $19. That is crazy for the advent calendar link Karibo. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see uh, some more of these listed later on. But right now, it's crazy to see that we have listings around like the $19-20 price point. Then we have the Shonen Jump magazine promo. Link Karibo at 21 listings. This one looks like it is at 1172, 1374, 1275, 1395, 1395, 1489, and 1495. So yeah, these are going up in price as well. Let me know which one of these you guys feel is the more higher rarity. Is it the Advent Calendar one or the Shonen Jump magazine one? They're both ultra rare, so they're the same to me. But yeah, Link Karibo is heading up in price. Is there a reason why this is heading up in price? Is it used in Fire Kings maybe? I think it's a tech that's being used in Fire Kings to go into like heat so and then go up to like one of the Salaman Great Monsters. I could be wrong about that, but let me know down below if you guys have any more info on Linktree and why it's going up in price. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch, though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return to the Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.